What's up with it, Raider Nation? It's your boy, Raider Honcho, and I'm back with a brand new video for you. Alright, so a lot of times I'm doing my live streams and I get a lot of people in the chat asking me certain questions that I don't have answers to. And I went live this week, Tuesday to be exact, and somebody asked me, do you think the Raiders will still sign other people now, or will we add more players to the roster? And I said that I didn't really have an answer, but my answer was, I think the Raiders need to go to minicamp or training camp and see what we have before we try to sign any more people. But after the days go on and the hours go by and you're starting to do some more researching and looking up and seeing what we have and what we don't have, it is possible that the Raiders can go out there and try to sign another veteran player, a veteran linebacker to be exact. Because when you look at our linebacker core, Kwiatkowski, Littleton, and Morrow, I know we have Javen White in there, we have Diablo in there, we have Tanner Muse in there, but we don't have anyone outside of Kwiatkowski and Littleton to really solidify that veteran leadership role. And a name that comes to mind would be somebody that's still unsigned, and that's Seattle's Seahawks linebacker, KJ Wright. Now, KJ Wright is not a name to me of somebody who's like, you know, just really stats blow you off the paper, stand out on tape or any of those other things. But he is a solid veteran linebacker. I think he's over 6'4". He's played in a system similar to what we might be doing over here with the Raiders. And, you know, he has some pedigree when it comes to playing on good football teams. And that's what it comes down to. When you have young players and players that are unproven, you want to surround them with guys who've done it before, guys that been there before, guys that can remind a guy and say, look, this is how it started in Seattle. When we were doing big things over there, when we were doing great things on this team or that team, this is what it looked like in the beginning, and it breeds that confidence that you need and instills that confidence that you need to have in those young players. So I can see us signing a guy like KJ Wright, a guy who had, I believe 86 total tackles last year. He started all 16 games, so I mean, it's good to see a guy that's healthy and played through a whole season. And I think he had 11 tackles for a loss. So when you think about where we're trying to go with this defense, get more pressure on the quarterback, get more credibility in every core, every phase of the defense, or every level of the defense, I should say, when we talk about the line, linebackers, and secondary, adding a guy like this would be perfect for me, because I don't know if I believe in Tanner Muse. I don't know if I believe in Javen White. And, I mean, Diablo, to me, is a safety converting to linebacker, just like Javen White, just like Morrow. It's kind of, and Tanner Muse, it's kind of scary to me. So I wouldn't mind having a legit, solidified linebacker with a veteran presence like KJ Wright. I think that'd be a good signing for us. So to answer the question from the live on Tuesday night, I do believe the Raiders might sign a guy, and it might be KJ Wright. I don't know. We'll have to pay attention to it and see what's going on. Until he signs anywhere else, that's definitely a possibility for the Raiders. Another topic I wanted to talk about was the Jalen Richard factor. Now, weeks ago, it might have been months ago, I made a list of players that I don't think will be here day one or week one of the 2021 season. And Jalen Richard is definitely on that list. But the longer the offseason goes by and he continues to be on the team, I think that benefits him and bolsters his potential of being on this team come week one. Because you talk about Josh Jacobs is on the team. Kenyon Drake is definitely on the team. Alec Ingold is definitely going to be on the team. But after that, you're looking at Aragus, you're looking at Theo Riddick. And, I mean, you don't know where the production is going to come from those guys. When you talk about Jalen Richard and his impact on the return game, because I don't want Hunter Renfrow returning punts all the time. I don't want Henry Ruggs returning kicks much. This is a guy that not only adds the special teams aspect of things, but it's also like familiarity with the offense already. Like, he's been in there with Derek Carr. He's been in there with John Gruden in the trenches. And that's somebody that John Gruden's comfortable with. So I know he's a big cap hit for us. I think it's like $3 million, maybe $5 million bucks to keep Jalen Richard. But, I mean, he's a guy that already knows what he's doing. If he can limit his drop passes and his fumbles and he can stay healthy through training camp, I think that, I was looking like he was getting cut, but now it's like 50-50. And the longer he stays with the team, the longer he maintains his position in training camp and doesn't get hurt and looks decent, I think his chances are just going to increase and increase on making this team. So that's just a quick update with Jalen Richard right now. It's looking good for him and his status as a Raider going forward. So get in the comments. Let me know what you think about signing KJ Wright. Let me know what you think about Jalen Richard continuing to be a Raider in the 2021 season. And yeah. If you like the video, like the video. If you like the content on this channel, please subscribe to the channel. You already know the vibes, headband Honcho all summer. You already know how it's going down. You should know what I'm talking about. Until the next time, Raider Honcho out.